Hey everyone, my name is Sophie from Sophisticated Organization. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. In today's video, I am going to be showing you what I do for my evening routine after a day of working at home. So if you guys don't know, I am actually a full-time attorney. So everything I've been doing for the past 5 months for work, I have been doing here from home. And it does look a little bit different from when I was working in the office every single day, 5 days a week. So I wanted to take you along with me as I show you my evening routine, staying sane, staying at home, and what I do, as well as being a newlywed and finding time to bond with my husband. And I'm gonna show you what I make for dinner. It's one of my favorites. It's super easy and I don't need to look up a recipe. So if you guys are excited, let's jump right into the evening routine because, oh, I'm getting more emails. So I'm gonna check that email. It's about 5 o'clock. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna start dinner. It has been quite the adjustment for me working from home every single day. I used to go into the office 4 days a week. I had one work from home day and I loved it. I loved the fact that I got to skip out on my commute. I got to wear pajamas while I work, but I do miss my coworkers a lot and I've had to self-motivate a lot more than I had to when I was in the office. You really need to make sure that you can block out all of your distractions. So having a desk dedicated to my workspace has been a game changer. One of my biggest changes has also been my evening routine. Because I'm stuck inside all day at home at my desk, I really try and get up the second it's 5 o'clock, and sometimes that means that I have to go back to my desk, but I try and at least take a little bit of a break if possible. So I'm just gonna set my iPad up here, see if I missed any TV shows recently. I don't usually watch TV shows, which is really strange. I just kind of listen to them while I do other things. So there are certain shows that I don't love to watch if I have to actually pay attention to them. I like to find kind of mindless shows, but I put in my headphones so that my husband Jim can kind of keep working. He's still in his office while I prep dinner. I make this kale salad all the time, and it's basically just kale, avocado, chicken, and quinoa. So I make the dressing with some Parmesan cheese, lemon, olive oil, some salt, garlic, and that's about it. And it's really flavorful and it's really healthy as well. Now today I did have a cucumber that was in the refrigerator that was about to go bad, so I decided to peel that and add it as well. And that's not something I would recommend doing. Both of us decided that it really changed the entire flavor of the salad and it wasn't as good as it usually is. So I would follow basically what I'm doing, but skip the cucumber for sure. So all I'm doing while I'm making this salad is I'm prepping the quinoa, I'm cutting the chicken into cubes. I decided to speed it up really quickly because nobody needs to see me chop chicken. I know some people are kind of grossed out by raw meat, so I wanted to speed that up. But I cube the chicken and then just cook it in some olive oil with salt, pepper, garlic. I like to add a little bit of lemon juice for flavor later. Sometimes I toss Parmesan cheese on it while it's cooking. Basically, with all of these steps of the salad, I'm adding Parmesan cheese, lemon, and olive oil so the flavor works throughout each component of the salad.
Acting stupid, but being dumb. Maybe just a little bit foolish. I feel so young. Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, 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 now trip, trip, trip. Oh, flick that switch, kill the lights. Oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're the wheels that won't stop turning. I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb. Maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young.
So this day it worked out really well that I was prepping a dinner that we like to eat cold, so I could make it before we go on a walk. So you'll see that it's still about 5:15 while I'm cooking, and I'm just gonna stick the salad in the refrigerator while we go for a walk. Sometimes when we wanna have a hot meal, we'll go on our walk first. A lot of times we have leftovers. So the routine is a little bit different every night, but because this was a cold meal, it's something I could prep first, and then we could walk while it sits in the refrigerator.
Maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we don't. It's the only way we know how to do it. I feel so young. I know we're acting stupid. Maybe just a little bit foolish. Just go a little crazy and lose it. Only way we know how to do it. Kill the lights.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me, 'cause you know and I know we're onto something.
So now that the salad's all done, to make it even easier when we get back from our walk, and just because Jim is still working, I'm gonna clean up the kitchen so when we come back, it's perfectly clean. We can just have dinner and move on with our night.
I've been waiting for the one forever. Finally I got you, baby, here in my heart. When I'm with you I feel so much better, oh yeah. Before you I was just a shell, so stuck in the dark. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky, oh. There's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me, 'cause you know and I know we're onto something good.
The other thing that I'm doing today is I'm sticking in a load of laundry before we head out for our walk. It's all about trying to time things so that I'm multitasking. So sticking in a load of wash is perfect while we go for our walk, and then I will switch it over and then continue doing other things throughout the night. While we've been stuck at home, my husband and I have made a point to try and get some exercise every single day over lunch. We use our apartment gym over lunch to kind of break the day up a little bit, get away from our desks and move our bodies. But we also strive to do an evening walk together. And our evening walk is usually about 25 or 30 minutes. We have a little route down near our apartment that we do every single time. But not only is it a great way for us to get up and move again and get outside, which we seem to rarely do these days, but it's also really just a great time to connect. I often don't take my phone with me, and the two of us just talk about our days, talk about what's going on in our lives, the world, really anything. But it's completely distraction free and we can just focus on each other. So I'm just serving us up for dinner, sticking some salad in both of our bowls. And again, this is such a nice time for the two of us, distraction free, without our phones, just to chat. And we also try and have lunch together every single day. So if neither of us have calls, after we exercise, we come back and try and sit down at the table, again, distraction free for just a little bit, and connect with one another and have a meal around the table together. I just think that's so important.
For you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you.
So this is really bad, but the two of us have been on a mug cake kick. Now, if you've never had a mug cake, it's basically an individual sized cake in a mug. Now, I'm not going to necessarily share this recipe with you because it wasn't one of our favorites. We've been trying different ones every single night, but Jim loves these because it's a specific portion, and when I make large desserts, he tends to want to eat it all in one sitting. So with a mug cake, it's perfect. It's just one portion and that's it. So my favorite is actually a snickerdoodle, and it alternates cinnamon sugar, then some batter, then some cinnamon sugar, and then some batter. And there's something about it when I undercook it just a little bit and the dough is so yummy and gooey. I like mine undercooked a little bit and he likes his more fully cooked, but mug cakes are the greatest if you haven't tried them before, and they usually don't take a ton of prep to make the actual ingredients and make the cake.
Wish I could say I was finally over you.
So of course I had to help that little bit off the spatula, and then what else would I do but sneak a bite? And it did taste good raw, but I think we ended up cooking them a little bit too much. That's maybe why I didn't love this recipe, but again, it's not one of my favorites. Just Google mug cake and pick whatever type you want. There's red velvet, birthday cake, like I said, my favorite snickerdoodle. This one was a chocolate mug cake, but you can really make anything. Now, did you check that mug cake cheers? Both of us were really excited to have our dessert. Definitely not something we do every night, but tonight we did sit down and watch an episode of Netflix together. We were watching the documentary series on Netflix, Unwell. I would recommend it. I found it to be really interesting. The other day we watched one episode that was on intermittent fasting and water fasting, which was really interesting. Jim has an interest in intermittent fasting, and we both really enjoyed that episode. And the episode we chose to watch this night was on essential oils. Super interesting if you're somebody that is into essential oils. Whether you agree with it or you don't agree with it, I would check it out. So the two of us watched for a little bit together, and then Jim went back to work, and I decided to fold my laundry while I finished up the episode, and he came and joined me at the end.
locked at the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone.
So both of us were laughing here because Jim was saying everyone's gonna think that he doesn't do anything. So I turned the camera because he was taking the garbage out while I was emptying the dishwasher. And in a little bit here, you'll see how he comes back and he helps load the dishwasher as well.
Still your medicine. Yeah, I need it, I need it. You light a fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now we're back where it started. You say you're sorry, so we forget about it. Simple as that, but I don't know where my heart is. Still all that I want is you. Yeah, you. You'll be the death of me, still your medicine. Yeah, I need it, I need it. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying.
Now, unlike TV, which we don't watch that often on weeknights together, I do take baths most nights, probably every other night, I would say. And it's a really relaxing way for me to just kind of have alone time and unwind from the day. So sometimes I'll bring my iPad in there and watch some TV in there as well, or listen to some music, something like that. But it's just kind of peaceful, and I'm not really a shower person. I just really like baths. I don't have a crazy complicated skincare or hair care routine. I just put a little bit of leave-in conditioner in my hair. I use a night serum, some night moisturizer, and then some eye cream. One thing that is new for me that I'm totally enjoying, and I'm shocked that I haven't discovered them earlier, is silk hair ties. I love how they don't pull my hair. If I have my hair already styled, I really like how I can put it in a ponytail without having a bump. So silk hair ties, definite recommendation. Now I'm just gonna brush my teeth and floss, but you guys don't need to see all of that. I'm gonna turn on my essential oil diffuser after watching the documentary on essential oils. I felt like diffusing oils is still okay. There wasn't really anything negative said about diffusing them, so I'm still feeling okay about that. I don't even use them daily, but I do like putting lavender essential oil in. So I'm gonna diffuse that and then head back to my office to do a little bit of work on my personal brand, Sophisticated Organization, because I do try and devote the work day, of course, to my actual work as an attorney, and then separate it out for anything I do on Sophisticated Organization, so that I have to do on evenings and weekends. First, I was just unloading a package that my mom sent me. It was some memories from our wedding. If you didn't see, I posted on Instagram the way that I'm storing all of my keepsakes and memories from the wedding, but I was just unpacking all of that and getting it ready to take a photo and post and store it all away.
I stay alive because I feel ready now. I see red, I feel blue, but it's all black and white. It's black and white. And in the night I tend to lose my sight. I fade out within the moving lines. But I got time, that's why I'm breathing now. I can see through my feelings now. I can
So after a little bit of work, I am just gonna head to bed. Jim was already there, but I was gonna go join him and we were gonna go off to sleep. So that is it for my weeknight evening routine. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and until next time, I will see you guys later.